Okay, hello and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Craft. And in this episode, we're going to be focusing on the Levind chapter. And I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but it is Levind. And what we're going to be doing is, there's a bunch of stuff to finish in the Lantern Dimension. All of these, in fact. And we're just going to go through most of it. So we need to find Mithril, which is gem found in the Mithril Haven biome, which I think we're going to need a different one or to find a better area, which maybe the structure is actually what we need because it looks like there's Mithril ore over here and I couldn't find any anywhere else, but apparently this is just a structure that has a ton of it. Maybe I didn't actually need to go there and, you know, look for it after all. Also, there's just Mithril blocks down here. We have the miners down here. May or may not need to kill those guys. You also can get heated mithril from smelting it, as well as mithril dust from glowstoning it. There's also a couple different mobs. The miners... Wait, miner level 4, level 3, level 2, level 1? They have different levels? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I just... Is there more down here, or is this kind of just surface level stuff? Because if there's not much down, then maybe I just need to chill over here. I don't fully know what I can really do, but apparently it looks like I was just really unlucky with the ores, though. It also seems as though the miners are only level 3. I don't know if that's accurate, but those are the only ones that are spawning. Yeah, level 3. Oh, that one had emerald on it. Was that one a different level? We wait and we do it. A new batch spawned, and hopefully it's not enough. Okay, how many more do I need to get? I need to get one level 4, I need one more level 3, and I need 6 more level 1s. Okay, that's another level. Cool, another level 3. Oh, I already have all the... Never mind. Apparently, I don't really need any more. Oh, okay, we got a different quest completed. We got the level 2s. Now I just need level 1s and the level 4. I don't know. I've never been to this structure before, so I don't know if it's like super rare, if it's going to take a while to spawn. But maybe we wait and see what happens. Wait, is that a new one? Not that guy, this one. Level 4. We got the level 4, so now I just need a little bit more of the level 1s. I need like one more level 1. Wither Catalyst, which is a Wither Catalyst flower, which is a Crest Dominator zombie, which is from something completely different. So there's the Donta Guardians, there's the different Donta boys. We also need to get goat stuff, which is underground apparently. Okay, Donta lands. This is what we needed, right? Dominator Guardians. Okay, I need something else, right? Is it over here? I know I need to get rid of several of each of these random dudes, so we should just fly around for a bit, getting rid of them. Also, the basals or whatever they're called spawn from here. Spawn here from the thermal stuff, which is interesting. But I don't fully know what else I'm trying to do specifically in this area. I am getting other things that I didn't get before, so maybe I don't fully know why that would be, but potentially something changed. I'm working on making my own Crazy Craft style pack as close as it can be to the original Crazy Craft, except for in 1.18. It may have to be 1.16.5, again, just like this one. If I can get it 1.18, that'd be dope. So I'm trying. It may or may not happen, but let me know in the comments if you guys think that would be something that you'd want to play. And also, if you want to play this pack, the link is in fact in the description. For all of those who keep asking and not check the description, even though usually pack links are in the description, but I don't fully know. Regardless, we need Donta ingots and Donta string, so I need to have that much in my inventory at once as well, which is interesting. I also know that I need the flowers, so I should probably get rid of those guys as well. Dominator lands versus the Donta stuff in the Donta biomes. I need a bunch of these dudes. Okay, we got the 5th piece of the heart. The broken heart. We got a bunch of really cool trinkets and stuff. I do need to go through them at some point and organize everything. I should probably grab that. You know, it makes sense, right? Because I also know that I need, I have plenty of Donta string. Donta fragments, Donta ingots. Okay, so I can grab all those guys, and that unlocks more quests for me, I believe. Yeah, Donta weapons. So now we can make the Donta stuff, which I don't know what this costs overall. Donta Guardian relic, special drop, Donta Guardian. Okay, so I need to kill the different Donta Guardians until I get each one of those, I guess. Wait, okay, I don't have those specific things yet, so this is gonna take some time for me to get them. But until then, wait, is that another thing? I don't fully know exactly what to do, other than just continue going around for... Potentially there's some good stuff in here, and I know that we can also get the different guardians from the spawners. The main reason why I'm here is to get all of the different guardian stuff, and apparently they're just very rare drops. I don't know if they're from structures or anything, because I don't think those are structures. They're just black slagstone, which is interesting, because there's not much really to it. Fair enough, I guess. So maybe we just run around for a bit, or maybe I do this... wait, we can break that and get all these dudes. Because I know we need the stuff that they drop, and I know that it's helpful for us. I just don't remember what, and the rare drops are pretty rare. So we should get them whenever we're close. Also for these, always make sure to grab the fragments and stuff, because sometimes there's rare drops in there. Get all of these guys. The dominators, and of course there's always just a bunch of other things that we need to take care of too. So probably should just quickly chuck all this stuff in here, and we can actually go through what we really need real quick. I should probably grab all of the different fragments out of there just so that they don't fill up our backpack. And now we can look at the quests, and I need the Blake stuff. I also need the goat mask. I need another one rather. And then we got the Edenite stuff. There's a boss summoner, Edenite Lord, boss summoner, Levin, okay, so there's two different boss summoners. The first one takes the goat mask, which we can put in our inventory, and then we can maybe make another boss summoner. I need more Dante string blocks. 4 more, perfect. So now we got another Goat King boss one. Edenite Lord, I need more Edenite ingots, so, Edenite, perfect, and we can probably slash set warp, lantern, perfect, okay, and then we just slash home real quick, perfect, and now we should be able to just smelt the stuff up real nice and quick, just so we don't have to worry about most of this, so I can just go badoop, and then we can grab the rest of that, and then we can go badoop. And now we craft ourselves a Edenite crown. What the? Celestial crown, celestial helmet, which means I need a celestial armor kit, which means I need celestial ingots, which is celestial nuggets, which is the celestial handle, which is what drops from the dominators tier 2. Okay, so if I do slash, and I need to farm dominators apparently, but I also need to, actually most of the stuff is dominator related, so maybe I just, dominator nugget, dominator ingot, okay, dominator falchion handle, summoning core, okay, interesting. How does this work? We gotta learn how this all works. Dominator weapons, they grow as you kill into smite 10 or smite 30, obtained from different bosses, one common feature, okay. Interesting. Dominator sword. On undead hit, heal 1 HP. Interesting. So that's what I need to go to the next level, which is 2 of the Dominator ingots, which means that I need to kill a bunch more of the Dominators. And the Dominator lands is this tiny little biome that's right here. Is there a bigger Dominator lands? Because this is tiny. Like, holy, at least there's some of the... I guess these guys are level 2? No, those are Dominator crest zombies. Interesting. They have very good breath, apparently. Very white teeth as well. Dominator sword, got that taken care of. And so we've got that. Dominator zombies, Falchion parts. So I guess I gotta move away. Is there bigger Dominator lands somewhere? Is that what this is? That's probably what this is. We should probably go over here, because it looks like it's a much bigger Dominator land, so I'm gonna be honest. And it looks like there might be a structure. Oh yeah, this is where we were at the other time. And there's a bunch of stuff here that we can get. There's all the flowers, there's all the random dudes, there's also Trimite ore. Probably something I need to grab. Do I need a lot of Trimite ore, or is that something different? Where was the Trimite ore quest? Oh, a Trimaton block. Which is Trimaton, which is Dawsonite, which is... Oh, I have Dawsonite. Dawes. We can grab a ton of that. Does this have EMC? Because if that had EMC, that'd be dope. I'd be very happy if some of this stuff had EMC. We can also summon another King Goat, I guess. Hooray! That was so hard. Wow, I struggled greatly with that boss. That was so terribly difficult. Now at least we can get a ton more of these guys. And I don't fully know what quests have been unlocked yet, so we can maybe fly up into the air a little bit, check out the new quests. So we need the Trimaton block, and we can also make the Dominator Falchion, which is Dominator Falchion kit, which is interesting that it's just a kit, because I mean, I guess it makes sense. Dominator sword, okay, interesting. And then we can just grab a smith table, and we can also make 9 apparently I need more trimite, which I guess I should have seen when I didn't get, you know, as much trimite as was 9, but fair enough. Need 4 more, perfect, easy. And now we make our Trimaton block. Cool. And now we can also smithing table ourselves a Dominator Falchion, which is nice. And now what we can do is we look in here, and what's next? Dominator Scythe parts, Dominator Tier 1. How do I get Dominator Tier 1 though? Okay. Interesting. Dominator Summoning Scroll. Okay. So that's a thing. Summon Dominator 1, Dominator 2, and a Dominator 3. So I need hard flesh, apparently, which sounds a little wild. Just being completely honest. Hard flesh, let's grab a bunch of that, just so we have it in the system, and then I can grab the block, and then I can hard flesh, I can grab the blocks, and then I need ingots of it, celestial oh, shoot. Okay, which, I guess that's just Dominator Tier 2 that we get, so that's cool. That's not too bad. So then what we do is, in here we need to make a Dominator scroll. That's a Dominator Summoning Scroll, which apparently I need a bunch of different stuff for, which is, I mean, cool, I guess. Golden Tough Paper, okay, cool. The paper itself needs to be hardened. Cool, I don't know why it's so difficult, apparently, just to summon some people to dominate me. I mean, I guess that makes sense then, thinking about it, but, you know, hey, whatever. So, if I do this, does it work? Does it work? Small ration piece. I don't know if it worked or not. Dominator Zombie, Cursed Top Knot. Cool, we got a bunch of interesting stuff. We can just make a bunch of this summoning things, I guess. I probably should make a couple of the tier 1s, like 4 of the tier 1s, and then we'll make like 4, shoot, I need more of the summoning things, which I guess are rare, maybe? Where the heck he go? There he is. And then we go summon Dominator Tier 1, and then we kill him again. Perfect. And then we just click those guys, and we summon, and he falls, and we get rid of him, and then we summon, and he falls, and we kill him in the midair. And then we get all the Tier 3 Dominators. We get him in midair, we get rid of them. Easy does it, easy does it. We get some netherite from it, cool. This is so difficult. These bosses, they're so hard. I'm so happy that they made it so difficult. It's crazy. So yeah, I guess we have the Dominator stuff, and we also got a bunch of celestial stuff from it, which is cool, I guess. I don't fully know what do we need next. Dominator Scythe. And then I need the Scythe. And then that goes into the Ultimate Flash. Okay, interesting. A little bit confusing, but fair enough. Dominator Scythe kit, cool. So now we can go smithing table, and then we get Dominator Scythe. Then we get our smithing table back. And then now what we can do, we get rid of that, we get rid of that, we get rid of that. Yeah, but what about if I just, how do I make Dominator Summoning Cores? Crest Dominator Zombie. So I need whitening strips, man. I need him to spawn. So I just go for these guys, right? And they're the ones that drop them, and the rest of them we can just ignore, because all we need is the dudes that can potentially drop the free stuff that we can use to summon the dudes. Because I don't want to have to run around and go back to the overworld to go get rid of zombies and stuff to get, you know, it's whatever. Let's just go around until we get a bunch of the summoning cores, and then we can find out what we're gonna do from there. Okay, well, I've just been here for a couple minutes, and now we should be able to make, wait, if I put that into my inventory, we can get that part of it accomplished. I still need to get rid of a bunch more of the Dominator 2s, so we should use all 4 of them to get more of these guys. And then from here we can go a little bit crazy when it comes to, oh no, Elite Dominator Guard. You guys are so hard to deal with. Oh no. And we got all that stuff. Wait, there was one more, summon Dominator. Hooray. Okay, we get rid of you, and then we get a bunch more of the fun stuff. 11 Celestial Nuggets. That's perfect. So what now we should be able to do, I need one more. Okay, and then we can get the Celestial Sword, which is Celestial Ingots and the Celestial Handle. Okay, so we're super close. I just need to get rid of more of these Crest Dominator zombies until we get more of the summoning cord things, so we can start summoning them. And we already got one. Do I have enough of the Celestial Nuggets? I have exactly enough, so we can summon our first Dominator 3. And I still haven't gotten the sword yet, which is probably a dumb decision by me, because I think we just used everything that we needed to get it. But I mean, hey, now let's just make ourselves that Celestial Sword now, huh? Yep, Celestial Sword. Fun. Did I not get? Oh, I need to get another Dominator Crest Zombie, because I just did the big brain. We just went one step ahead or 2 steps ahead instead of completing the step before it, because now we need to go 1 step back in order to actually accomplish our goals. So we got all that stuff. Perfect. And now we get our Dominate Summoner. Hooray. Okay, we got the Celestial Boots and stuff, and now we can get the full Dominator set. Dominator sets. I don't have the chest plate, which is interesting. I don't know if there is a chest plate. It looks like it's just a Dominator 2 drop that we haven't gotten yet, which is interesting, because it seems like we got a little unlucky. But sword abilities, enhance it, go through the ability mixes quest before these next quests. Celestial points, ability mixes. Oh, that's all this stuff. Nah, I'm not gonna do that yet. Absorbent Sword, Eternal Mix, Eternal Sword. Eternal Mix is all the different mixes. Cool, okay. So we need the Withering, Eternal, and Flaming Celestial Swords. Oh, I need any of them. Okay, and then from there, we just combine it in a smithing table. Now what I need to do is we need the Celestial Point, which then we use for the crown. Yes, okay, so Celestial Point. Perfect, so we got that. Now we can go for the rest of the stuff, which is going to be mostly from the Dominator tier 3s. So I need to get a bunch more of the summoning things and summon a bunch of the other Dominators so that we can get the ingots, so that we can make more of the Dominator tier 3 summoners, which shouldn't be too big of a deal, because I do think that it's relatively quick for me to get the summoning cores, but I don't know. Let's summon, and that should give us the stuff that I need in order to go through and proceed with getting more of the Celestial ingots needed to summon more Dominators. So 19 Celestial Nuggets. Potentially the next tier of Dominator gives us enough. Maybe I just got unlucky, or I don't fully know. Celestial tier 4. So how do I get Celestial tier 4? Summon Dominator, summon Celestial 4. I need Celestial blocks in order to summon a Celestial 4, which means that I need to just go through getting so many. Okay, tier 2 Dominators for the Nugs. So I just need a ton of the Dominator tier 2s. Okay, well, time to farm real quick. Okay, we've got 6 more Dominator 2 spawns that we can do. And thankfully these don't use any Celestial stuff, but they give us the Celestial Nuggets. So it's not hard for us to actually just get Celestial Nuggets from them. I don't fully know, does the armor actually... Does the Dominator armor turn into nuggets? It turns into Dominator ingots. Okay, that's unfortunate, because I wish it turned into Celestial stuff, because right now we're trying to get the Celestial ingots to summon a Celestial 4, which is going to be so difficult. I don't even know, what right now are we doing? So Celestial 4 is after we get the Celestial Crown, but for the crown we need the points, which is the special drops, the Dominator stuff, Maybe there's a better way we could do this. Okay, we're gonna try something, because what I think I can do is this summons a Dominator zombie. A Elite Dominator, Crest Dominator spawn egg. So this is what we need in order to get the things to spawn the stuff. So it's currently spawning Dominator zombie. If I break it, I get the spawner. What I should be able to do is place it down. I should be able to click this spawn egg. Okay, I can spawn them, but I can't use the spawn egg. Nope, just mob drops. Okay, so that's kind of annoying. If it's not gonna spawn... Okay, well, I thought that there was gonna be a way for me to actually be able to do this quicker, but apparently there's not. So it's just gonna take a bunch of time for me to get all the summoning cores I need, and then summon all the Dominator 2s I need, and summon... Because each of the Dominator 3s takes Celestial Ingots, so they're not worth making. These guys... I just need all the summoning cores, which I'm going to leave in my inventory. I'm just going to run around and get as many as I can within the next, like, half an hour or whatever. We're going to see how many we get, and then we're going to summon all of them, we're going to fight them, and we're going to take care of it. So hopefully this doesn't take forever. Okay, it's been a bit. I have 23 Dominator summoning cores. We're going to turn all of those into summon Dominator 2s, and it looks like we're out of hard flesh, which is still... wild to me that they called it hard flesh, but fair enough. So we're gonna summon a bunch of these guys just so that we can take care of them. Thankfully, they're not very difficult to deal with whatsoever, so we can just kind of run through them, but it's a little bit annoying just that we have to do it like this, because I'd rather just have to do it once or twice and then be able to do and get the thing that we actually want to get, which is just the celestial spawner thing, so that we can eliminate the celestial peoples, just so that we have it taken care of. But we might have enough after all of this. If I'm gonna need to farm more of these Dominator lands peoples, this is gonna be really annoying for me, because I've been here for like an hour and something, and it's just the same thing over. It's just running around trying to find the Crest boys. We got all this stuff now. So now we're gonna see how much we actually got of the stuff that we need, the Celestial Ingots. We got exactly one block. One block. Actually, wait, Celestial, we need to get, wait, I need tablet. I need to summon the Dominator 3s, because they will drop they're the ones that drop the stuff for the crown, and we need it bare minimum. Yeah, we're gonna need bare minimum 8 of those drops, so I'm gonna need to get so many. I also need a Celestial Armor Kit, and then a Dominator helmet. And I'm also gonna need my smithing table back, because we're gonna need to craft ourselves the helmet, which is a 0.75 kills for Dominator summon, which is interesting because I think there's a potential way I could make it so that we just instantly spawn Dominators, but I don't fully know. Wait, what's it? It's the sword. It's the Celestial Sword, right? Celestial Sword. So if I kill these guys, do I spawn a Dominator? Does it have to be a specific thing? Okay, no, it just summons a Dominator. So if I... Okay, I'm stupid. I didn't realize that it was like that. I thought I was gonna have to grind for all this, but nope, I can just do that. Okay, that's a lot better. Now we just get to spam run through all the enemies that spawn in the Dominator land, because there's a ton of enemies that spawn here. Thankfully, eventually, we'll get a Dominator summon, and when one gets summoned, then what we'll be able to do is... I guess Dominator Sword has Smite 2. Cool. Thankfully, this does not do anything to us, really. But we can just do that. We get that. We get Celestial Nuggets. And what I actually need is the Dominator, the next tier of Dominator. Because the next tier of Dominator is the one that gives us the cool stuff. The tier 3 is the one that we need, because that drops the nuggets and the other stuff. And we just kill our second one. We got a Celestial Ingot from that, which it didn't say was a thing, but apparently it was a thing. I'm a little confused by that, but thankfully just, this is so much quicker. You know, I probably should have read that you could do that, because I feel a little dumb just not understanding how this even worked. Now that I do, I'm very happy because it's so much quicker to at least get the Dominators. Plus, we get the other Dominator summoning stuff whenever we get rid of the Crest dudes. So it's just like a win-win. Elite Dominator Zombie. Crazy. It's not wanting to summon them now. Hopefully soon it will. Come on. Summon me a Dominator, please. It did. Wow, I just needed to ask nicely. Okay. And we get some more Celestial Nuggets. What are we at Celestial-wise? So, summon a Celestial. I just need a bunch of the Celestial Ingots, which is going to be the Celestial Nuggets. So that means I just need to do this for a bit until we get as many as we need. So, probably just going to do this for a bit until we get all of these Celestial Nuggets and Ingots that we need. And I'm going to figure out if there's a way that I can improve my rates for doing stupid things for summoning these Dominators. But yeah, I guess that's what the scroll was for. I don't fully know. I'm going to figure it out though. Okay, it has been quite some time, and we are now able to just go through, essentially run through these guys really quickly, and summon some Dominators occasionally, which is, it's always nice when you get a good spawn, because, I mean, we'll try and get one here. We just got a Dominator tier 2 spawn, which is perfect, because it gave us a little bit extra of the Celestial Nuggets. And we now have the Celestial Crown. I don't know exactly how the Celestial Crown works. So, allows you to summon Dominator mobs without needing, with the Dominator weapon to further increase the spawning power. Okay. Interesting. It is a head armor, but I do not think that we can actually put it on our head without dying. So I think it works from our inventory. I mean, we'll find out in a second when I come over to the group right over here. And we can see, okay, it took 2 to spawn a Dominator. What about now? And it took like 4 to spawn a Dominator, which maybe, okay. So it does increase it from just the inventory, because that's, I mean, it took like 7 to spawn one without it. So it being every couple is actually kind of crazy now, which is great, because before it just took forever. And it seems to just increase spawns, period, which is nice. You'll love to see it. And now what we can do is we can actually just chuck all this stuff in here. And what we should be able to do is soon, and I don't mean immediately, but I do mean soon, hopefully, we'll be able to craft up our Summon Celestial, because that is the next thing that we need to do. And it's going to take a bit. Can summon when you have a summoning power of 6. The crown is +1, Ednite crown is +2. The sword is +1, the falchion is +2. The scythe is +3. Celestial rapier. Wait. So the Celestial Rapier, I need to get Celestial Reaper kit, and then I need to get a Celestial Rapier kit. And that's on a base Celestial Sword, which I should be able to craft. So we'll get one of them, and then I'm going to need a smithing table, again. And then I'm going to need a Reaper kit, which is going to cost a bunch of different Celestionized drops. So we're gonna already have to kill a couple, but it's gonna take us quite some time because we're eventually gonna need all of this stuff. Altar can be activated by having 9 Celestial blocks as a base. Celestial blocks. That's this, right? Celestial blocks. So, right-clicking it will give you the Celestionized special drops from undead mobs. Killing Dominator zombies and bosses will give more drops. Probably should have looked at that first, but now it's gonna take us a little bit longer to grind some more of these guys to get the stuff that we need, so that's what I'm gonna do, and we're gonna see how long it takes, but hopefully it doesn't take too long, because I'm already kind of losing my mind from being here, because I don't know if you guys know this, but I've been here for probably about an hour and a half now, and I've just been running around doing the same thing over and over, and you know what, it's fun, but it's a little bit, I'm going a little bit crazy, as you can probably tell by how fast I'm talking, because I don't usually talk this fast, because I'm usually pretty laid back, but oh my gosh, I'm going a little bit crazy, and you know what, it's okay, because it's all vibes, we're just chilling, I'm just having fun, I'm just gonna go through, we're gonna do this, we're gonna get everything, and we're gonna go crazy with it. Okay, that's all we gotta do. Nothing too crazy. We're just chilling. We're just going. We're gonna get all the Dominators. We're gonna get the Celestial blocks. I gotta Celestial beacon this place up soon. And yeah, we'll do that first before we kill the Celestionized or the Celestial tier 4, because I want to have those increased drops. It sounds like a good idea. Okay, so apparently I didn't understand how the crown worked. So I got the Edenite crown. I don't fully understand what exactly. So Celestials spawn from you just killing mobs with the sword, even if you don't have like that level of thing. I didn't understand that this is how it was going to be. So I get Dominator tier 3s or those Celestial tier 4s, and I get nothing else. And I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting them to spawn, period. So I wasn't ready for getting the quests or anything. So I don't know exactly what I was doing. Crest Dominators up. So I should have a bunch of them then to make the this stuff, right? So if I do this, I have a bunch of it, thankfully. Holy, that's great. Okay, so we can make some of the crystallized celestial bone matter. I don't know what it's used for, but it's probably needed for the celestial rapier. I need 2 of them, and as well as Celestion, which is Celestian nuggets, which is Celestian ingots, which is the nuggets again, which is the ingots, which is from the Celestianized, which means that I need to still continue down this pathway in order to get, first off, I need more of the celestial bone matter, and I also need more of the other things because I need to actually finish off it's just, I don't fully, so I need to get a bunch more of the Dominators and Celestials and the nuggets and the ingots and the other stuff. So essentially, I just got to do this. I used most of my Celestial stuff in order to actually get the stuff to finish making the crown. So that was annoying, but now we're going and we're just going to go. We're going to get all the Dominators that we need in order to hopefully be able to take all this and take care of it and go through this path and not have to worry about it because, oh my gosh, this has taken so long and I just want to get this finished. Because it's a lot. I was not expecting this to be a multi-hour recording session, as I'm just running around trying to essentially sprint around taking care of random mobs that spawn, hoping that they spawn something that's big that will give us the loot that we need, which, I mean, we're getting relatively lucky, so I'm not unhappy with that. It's just unfortunate that it's taking this long and that it's going at the pace it's going, because right now we need 4 more blocks, and we're getting about a block every 10 minutes, 5 minutes. So we'll just do this for a little bit longer. Okay, so apparently I either was getting really unlucky earlier or got really lucky just now, because we just got that stuff and now I should have this taken care of. We're getting the drops as well, which is cool. So we're getting the Celestian nuggets, very high rate, surprisingly. So we're getting those. We're also getting just other stuff, and hopefully that should mean that now we're not gonna have to worry about a ton. Although I don't fully know how far that range extends. Apparently all the way out to here. We also got the Celestial Reaper Guard, which is pretty cool. There's also the Celestial Tier 4 that we can take out, just nice and quick like that. For whatever it wants to drop. We got an unbreakable scroll, which is nice. So the Celestion ingots, we need those guys, and then we're also gonna need the other stuff for the Celestial Reaper kit. So I need the Celestianized drops again, which is gonna take a little bit more grinding, but hopefully not a whole ton more because it does seem to not be terribly bad now. But maybe I was just getting lucky. I don't fully know. Didn't get the Celestianized drops from that, though, which was interesting. So maybe it's just very selective? I don't fully know if we're just getting unlucky or if something else happened, but yeah, okay. Maybe it's just a smaller range than I was thinking. So maybe I have to bait them a little bit closer. Because that time we still didn't get any of the Celestianized stuff. Interesting. Maybe... Or what about you guys? Do you guys drop the Celestianized stuff? Is it going into my backpack? No, it shouldn't be, at least. We're getting the Dominator nuggets still. We're getting the normal drops. Maybe it's just the Dominators that drop them? I mean, it's looking a little weird, but I think I'm just gonna grind and figure out what the actual conditions are. Because if it's a range thing, I can bait them to be a lot closer. and it's not an issue. Dominator Scythe Orb. So it could be... I didn't get the Celestionized things, though. The specific nuggets. So maybe it's a Celestionized drop from the higher tier guys, but I'm not 100% certain. So maybe I just bait them all into chasing me over back towards the altar if they want to come over. Y'all gonna come over here, please? What about you? Come on. Come on, I'm just trying to get you close so that I can potentially get cooler stuff from you, because I don't know. Yeah, it's just being weird. Well, I'll figure it out. What about you guys? Will you guys drop me good stuff? I don't know. Maybe it's just being confusing. Who knows? Okay, so I click on it, and it makes a sound sometimes. So it could be just a very interesting case of you need to activate it for it to actually do the thing, and then it starts dropping, because we got the Celestion now. We got the fragments at a much higher rate now, which should be almost everything. I just need the blade. Okay, so I should be able to just click on it, and then we go and we get the nuggets. We got the blade, which is dope, because that means that I should be able to upgrade my sword into the Reaper. I don't fully know how that works, but I'm going to plop that down right here. And we're going to click all this stuff into here. We're going to make a bunch of the Celestian ingots. Then we're going to make a Celestial Reaper kit. And can we upgrade this one into the Reaper? No, we cannot. But we can upgrade this one into the Reaper, which is great. And now I got to switch all of the enchantments. But what does it take for the Rapier? I need Celestian blocks. Okay. This one's probably going to be a little more efficient, but if it's just Celestion, I should be able to, you know, farm up a little bit from these guys, right? And then we can go and then we can upgrade it before I switch all the enchantments over, because there's a bunch of enchantments that are going to just be a hassle to switch from one thing to another. Gotta make sure it's activated. I don't know how long the activation lasts, but it does seem to make it very, very efficient. 26... Yeah, deactivated. And then we get you guys. We get the Dominator. Cool, he probably jumped into the air, tried to get away. 29, 40, easy dubs. Honestly, it's not even gonna take too much, just purely on the fact that we can always come back, we can activate it. I don't know what costs to activate it, probably life. But since we've got crazy, stupid healing and invulnerability, it just doesn't cost us anything, but I don't fully know. We got the Dominator zombies, we get the normal Dominators, we get all these guys, we get all the Celestion, which is crazy, because I was not expecting it to take so long and then take so short, because genuinely this has not taken very long at all. Then we get these, the Celestial Bone Matter stuff, and then we turn that into the Crystallized Bone Matter, and then we turn that, we just need one more Celestion block, which means I probably go to reactivate it, and then we insta-go and we take care of a bunch more of these dudes, and boop boop, boop boop, boop boop, come on now. We just take care of all these guys nice and simple. We get a bunch of Celestion. Maybe a Dominator spawns, maybe not. If one spawns, or like a tier 4 Celestial, that'd be dope, because, I mean, all these guys are just going to give us a bunch of great stuff. Yeah, Celestial 4. Perfect. Even if it's a special one, it doesn't matter in the face of stupid, crazy, overpowered stuff. Regardless, we then turn all of that into Celestian ingots, gives us just another Celestion block, and then we get our Celestial Reap. And then there's the other one, which is the... Oh my god. Is there a better one? No, but we do need to get the armor, so it's going to take a bit. And I think that we switch all of the... We've got the Unbreakable Scroll, which we're going to plop onto this guy real quick. Then we slash home real quick. We take all of our enchantments off of this guy. We can plop it back in there. Doesn't matter if it sets entities on fire. We really don't really care at all. And then we just plop all of these guys onto here. Hopefully. If our anvils don't insta-break. There we go. And then we go slash warp back to the Domlands. It's dark, but it should change in a second. If I just break a block or two, it should. There we go. Hooray. Okay. So now all we have to do is, I think we just need to add Celestionized Is it a... Oh, it gives us a minute. Okay. Okay, gotcha. That's what's actually happening, right? Is it's giving us a minute of a thing called Celestianize when we hit it. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That makes more sense with how the talisman would work. And that guy's jumping and spitting people out, which is fine. We just gotta get our special stuff. We gotta get our other stuff as well. Holy drops, that's a lot of stuff as well. We get a bunch of the Celestion stuff, and our Celestianize has not run out yet, so we can still go get a little bit more. I mean, I don't know fully how much we really need to get, but still have 11 seconds, so we can at least get a little bit more. You know, it's not gonna hurt anybody. So just farm up a tiny bit more. From there, we get our Celestion stuff. We get our other Celestion stuff, I can make a nugget, and I can also make 2 Dominator blocks. I'm gonna need 2 things of nuggets, I think, because I want to make 2 of these, and see if having 2 of them adds 2 minutes. It adds 1 minute total. Okay, so that does not stack. Then this one should... okay, so now if I go, we've got 2 minutes, and it should increase the drops by, I mean, 50% increase drops, which is kind of massive for this, since the drop rates are not incredibly high. I think I'm gonna break this tower down just because it's kind of in the way of me getting at that spawner, but it's not too big of a deal. We want to make sure that we're using our other swords so that the Dominators have a higher chance of spawning, but not fully necessary, I know, it's just helpful. Regardless, we're just casually getting all of our Celestianized stuff. I'm gonna need the Celestianized armor as well, and we need the Dominators for that stuff as well, because then we get the Dominator fragments. We also get more of the Celestial stuff, because we need a bunch of the Celestial stuff in order to take care of every last little thing. But I am thinking that because I have been doing this for quite some time, I am going to end this episode here, and I'm just going to do the quests in between episodes just because it's a little bit of a hassle, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If there's anyone still sticking around at this point in the video, I want you guys to comment down below your favorite kind of bread. Mine personally is pumpernickel. I love a nice hearty pumpernickel loaf. That's just my opinion, my preference. I am not really picky when it comes to food. I'll try pretty much anything at least once or twice. And pumpernickel is definitely my favorite kind of bread. I'd love to know your guys's, so leave them in the comments. And that's just if people are watching right now. So I appreciate it, and thank you guys for all of the recent support with the videos and everything. And yeah, it just means the world to me, and I hope that stuff will continue going as it has, because it's really fun to do this, and I'd love to continue doing this as not only a hobby, but as a job as well. So, anywho, GG's, peace, have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.